out low blow.
Usyk. He an Usyk fan, bro.
You're right.
That is your guy, though.
Usyk's a good dude. He's a hell of a fighter.
Usyk gonna win the belt.
I would have to compare him to Evander Holyfield, and I think he would have done very well.
I think that's the great way to cap it, bud. A salute, Don Usyk, the great Usyk.
Boxing legends firmly believe that Oleksandr Usyk is a fighter who will never taste defeat, thanks to his unparalleled skill and intelligence inside the ring. Anthony Joshua emphasizes that Usyk's victories aren't built on raw power but on elite technique, exceptional footwork, and perfect timing. His capacity to outthink and outmaneuver opponents makes him a puzzle that no one has yet solved. That's why both legends and champions agree Usyk's dominance is rooted in pure boxing mastery, not brute strength.
Daniel Dubois against Oleksandr Usyk. Realistically, has he got any chance? We've got 30 seconds.
He has, of course he has. Look, it's a tough ask, of course. You know, the thing with Usyk is he doesn't depend on his power to knock you out. He depends on his skill. That's why it's a tough ask, because he's gonna box rings around you if you let him. Dubois, good luck. Don Charles, good luck. Great British boxing, good luck. We potentially might have a heavyweight championship back on us.
Terence Crawford has openly expressed his admiration for Oleksandr Usyk. In nearly every major heavyweight prediction, Crawford has consistently chosen Usyk to win, regardless of the opponent. Before the Tyson Fury fight, Crawford explained his reasoning. Usyk's superior footwork, timing, and combination punching are too complex for even the biggest heavyweights to handle. Crawford believed that skill and technique would always triumph over size, and his prediction proved true when Usyk convincingly defeated Fury.
The undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Is it going to be Usyk or Dubois?
Usyk.
What? But you seen the first fight though with that?
Usyk.
Right? Did you see the first fight?
It was a low blow.
You a lying dog.
I don't know, that blow.
If that blow landed on you like that, you wouldn't say that. You would say what?
Usyk.
You would say it's a low blow if it was landing on you.
Right,
that makes sense. But that wasn't low. No, I'm not mad at the ref for calling out low blow.
Usyk.
He an Usyk fan, bro.
You're right.
That is your guy, though.
Usyk's a good dude. He's a hell of a fighter.
Usyk gonna win the belt.
First time before Usyk fought Tyson Fury, did you think Usyk could beat Tyson Fury?
Usyk.
No.
I picked them both times.
Correct? No, the first time you picked him.
Both times.
Because you was high on Tyson Fury at one time.
Both times. I knew the movement was gonna give Tyson Fury problems. Tyson Fury, you know what I mean, is a great heavyweight champion, but he never was fighting people that's as elusive.
Lennox Lewis, a former undisputed heavyweight champion, has commended Oleksandr Usyk for his technical brilliance and high ring IQ. Lewis suggested that Usyk's talents would have held up even during the golden era of heavyweights like Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. Such praise from a legend who dominated during a fiercely competitive time underscores Usyk's adaptability and intelligence, traits that would have made him a formidable contender in any era.
What do you think Oleksandr Usyk would have done in your era, the era of Lennox Lewis, Riddick Bowe, Evander Holyfield, Mike Tyson? How do you think he would have done against you and your contemporaries?
I would have to compare him to Evander Holyfield, and I think he would have done very well. Very well. I don't think he would have lasted against me, because, you know, I throw a mean uppercut in there, and I noticed he gets caught with uppercuts, so he wouldn't have been able to stand up to my uppercut.
Renowned trainer and boxing analyst Teddy Atlas has given Usyk the highest praise possible. He stated that no current fighter can outshine Usyk and emphasized that his championship status is well-earned. Atlas highlighted how Usyk's commanding presence in the ring exerts a psychological effect on opponents, citing how he overwhelmed Daniel Dubois with confidence and control from the opening bell. Atlas pointed out that Usyk's aura, combined with his skills, often leaves opponents hesitant before any punches are thrown.
Nobody. He's staring at doing the stare the first fight before the fight, I always say, and he's staring him down. And who breaks it off first? Dubois. Okay. But it's not just that. That after that, Usyk is Usyk. He's the champ. He's confident. He's got his hands up. He's standing there to the crowd. You know, he's doing this. And you can see Dubois like the kid in the party that all of a sudden wasn't included in the games that all the other kids were playing. And he's trying to find his way back trying to find his way back into the games. He's trying to. I mean, Buck, you've seen that with the kids, the awkward kid, and he's trying to get back to, and he doesn't know where to go. Do I go over here where the kids are? Do I go over here? Do I just wait for them to come to me? And he's lost, and you can see it. And there's the Usyk just like this. And he's like looking at Usyk. He don't know, should I start a confrontation with him? Should I pick up? Should I make up for what I didn't do there? Should I stare at him? Should I look at him? Or should I go back over here? Should I get in front of him? He's a guy that he's uncomfortable in his own skin sometimes. And that's at play. Part of that is at play. At the end of the day, what happened was, from an analytical standpoint, they looking for the southpaw killer, the right hand. They look too much for it. The delivery system has got to be there. That wasn't the delivery system that you want, where you're launching right hands, where you're reaching with right hands. That's not the delivery system. There should have been a little feint. Make him make his move back. Make the counter punchers show the counter. Make him show it to, like playing cards. Make the guy show his hand.
Boxing analysts are increasingly recognizing Usyk as one of the greatest fighters of all time. After dominating the cruiserweight division and becoming undisputed, he moved up to heavyweight and defeated top contenders like Joshua, Dubois, and Fury multiple times. Remarkably, at 38 years old, Usyk shows no signs of slowing down. His performances continue to challenge age-related expectations, prompting experts to admit that no current fighter possesses the tools to beat him. Witnessing Usyk in action is truly witnessing greatness.
Heavyweight, he's now beaten Joshua twice, he's beaten Fury twice, he's beaten Dubois twice. He's cleared out cruiserweight, he's cleared out heavyweight, he's undisputed for the second. Every accolade you could possibly do, and he's done it in under 25 fights. We're watching greatness. We're running out of superlative, we're running out of ways to describe this man. Because this was systematic. This wasn't a 12-round beatdown, Chris. This wasn't, moments where Fury has some success, moments where Joshua has success. He dismantled Dubois, who couldn't have been riding higher into this fight, coming off of the win over Joshua, and he knocks him out, leaves no doubt. He's knocking guys out now at 38? Is that what we're doing?
I'm gonna go back to the one word that I used, and I went like slightly viral for this last year after the Tyson Fury. I think it was maybe the first fight. I was like, the guy's unbeatable. You can't beat him. I don't see him losing. He just doesn't know how to lose. The guy just finds a way to win no matter what. And now he's finding ways to win and just separating himself from all these guys. And I disagree. I thought Daniel Dubois came out with a great game plan at the beginning of the round. In round one. He came out relaxed. He was
first 30 seconds, maybe?
No, the whole first round. Usyk stole it in the end because he landed a big shot, but like the whole first round, Dubois actually looked really good. He backed Usyk up into the corners. He kept him along the ropes most of the time. He was landing hard jabs over the top. You go back and watch the first round. I've never seen Usyk get hit that way. He got hit with shots as over his shot. Boom, and you saw Usyk's head go down. I was like, whoa. I'm like, this guy's got a good game plan. He's jabbing with Usyk from a higher position and coming over the top.
Many in the boxing community believe Usyk has already secured his legacy. His achievements at cruiserweight, including undisputed status and winning the Muhammad Ali Trophy, are monumental. His transition to heavyweight and subsequent success have elevated his standing even further. Critics and fans agree that Usyk has nothing left to prove. Every fight he takes now adds to a career that is already the stuff of legends, cementing his place among the sports elite.
Oh, by the way, when I'm mentioning those fights, undisputed cruiserweight champion, two-time undisputed heavyweight champion, Muhammad Ali Trophy, there's literally nothing else to do. I think the man needs to retire, and I think what I've just said there, that is an all-time great, without even question, resume and legacy. So I think he needs to bow out. But the interview he gave at the Ring on Saturday night, he didn't categorically state he'd retire. He said he's going to go home, rest. He deserves a rest. He's earned the rest. But we don't know necessarily what he's going to do next. I said I think he should retire. But if he does carry on, what do we think? Who do we think he should fight next? Now, I've already recorded a video. It might go up first. I might put this up first. I don't know yet. On Tyson Fury, because he's still trying to peddle this narrative that he beat Oleksandr Usyk both times and he won the trilogy fight. I don't want to see a trilogy fight with Tyson Fury unless he goes out and he earns it. If he earns the trilogy fight, if he returns to the ring and he fights the Joseph Parker and Adrian Kabayel and he becomes mandatory, fair enough. Fair enough. There you go. You've earned it. I won't gripe about it. 100%. I don't want to see him just jump the queue. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see a trilogy with Anthony Joshua, who certainly hasn't earned it. I don't want to see a trilogy with Derek Chisora, who technically, although I'm not even going to go there with Chisora, because is he IBF mandatory? Is he not? What's going on there? Don't know what's going on. But I don't want to see a trilogy with Derek Chisora. Although saying that, as much as I don't want to see it, in them, because these are the names he mentioned, with respect, Chisora has probably the best claim to have earned a title shot out of those three names. He does. Because Joshua's coming back with a devastating loss. He's not fought for almost a year. He'll be over the year by the time he does fight. Tyson Fury, back-to-back loss to Oleksandr Usyk, doesn't deserve a title shot until he goes out and earns one. Chisora, Gerald Washington, Joe Joyce, Otto Wallin. At least he's got some wins.
While Tyson Fury appears eager for a third showdown, most observers question whether it's necessary. Usyk has already proven his dominance by defeating Fury twice, leaving little to gain from another bout from a legacy perspective. If Usyk chooses to continue fighting, it might be driven by public demand or financial incentives. However, only Fury believes he can change the outcome. What truly sets Usyk apart from many fighters is his brilliant ring IQ. He doesn't rely on brute force or knockouts but on his ability to read opponents like a chess master, controlling distance, pace, and angles with instinctive precision. This intelligence makes him a nightmare for anyone across any weight class.